hi, Sipin, huh? If I can't pronounce your name, just a quick hello and how are you guys? Hola, hola, hi, Paula, hi, Anna. Right, okay. Did you guys see my YouTube live yesterday? Yesterday, it turned out there aren't many people on my YouTube live, but it's okay because you can watch it back. As usual, the video is quite long and I didn't finish what I intend to make yesterday, so I am going to probably put another video, like kind of like a second part of that video for this hanging monkey. So yesterday I struggled with the paste a little bit for it to dry because I want it to hang and it takes some time to dry. This kind of stuff is best to leave for probably half a day or a day for it to dry to be hang on the tree. So this is what I made last night on my YouTube live, and basically you can do this to him. Oops, the hand come off. I haven't finished sticking the beads on yet. So yesterday's video is to show you how I make him, and the second part probably I will record it maybe tomorrow. I'll finish that and I'll put it on YouTube as well. What I film on YouTube will stay on YouTube. I won't put it on Facebook because YouTube is more of how I started doing all the tutorials. So I want to keep all my videos there, and so when you open my YouTube channel, all my videos is there instead of Facebook, because Facebook sometimes I do share other people's stuff and then the post will sometimes gone missing and stuff. So when you're on YouTube, so you open my page, all my video is there listed. So this is what I made yesterday. I still need to finish with some toes and stuff, and he need to have some hair and ears, and I'll probably put more leaves on it. So yes, this is what I made yesterday on YouTube. So something it can move as well. Let's see. I mean, the comments is on the phone. I can't touch, so I'm going to look on my iPad now. Hi, 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 hi. Okay, there's quite a lot of you already. Hi from Canada. I think it's Pam. Is it Pam? Hi. Hi, Sarah. Hi, hi, hi. Hi from Virginia. Karen. Hi, hi, hi. Okay, so this week is kind of like a busy week. And this one is last Friday. God, I can't even remember what day it is. Yes, I think it's last Friday. So I made this last Friday. So if you missed the video, you will find it on the Facebook link. I'm a bit behind with the YouTube video at the moment because I'm kind of busy with other projects and stuff. So soon the Facebook video will catch up all onto the YouTube as well. Hola, hola. And Little Mo from UK. Hi Julie, hi, hi, hi. Romania. Okay, and then tomorrow I will be on Chik International shopping thing, so I will be on their page at 11:30, and I am doing a kind of like a bundle sale with my product. There will be a scraper set with the cake embosser, side embosser as a bundle, and then there is another one is the Primrose Rose mold and the Austin Rose mold as a bundle, and then the last one is baby shoe cutter. So this is a special offer thing for Chik International page just for tomorrow. So if you guys want to have a kind of like a discount or deal with to buy my products, So stay tuned on Chik International page tomorrow. I'll be on at 11:30 for half an hour selling those stuff. So I got Cassie. Forgive me if I can't pronounce your name. Okay, so I think I have told you all the news, what's going to happen. With this YouTube live, I think I am probably postponing until my computer arrives so that I can have multiple camera for it. And for Facebook, I'll stick to every Friday here because this is already set up and I'm quite happy with using my phone. But for the YouTube, I prefer landscape. So until then, I probably won't do another live on YouTube, but I will always upload different videos on YouTube. Probably once every week or once every 2 weeks. But so when you're on my YouTube page, make sure you subscribe and click on the bell button on the corner so that whenever I have a new video upload, you will know. But I will put a notice on Facebook as well. But lately I noticed with Facebook, sometimes the post doesn't show to a lot of people, so you might miss a post or something like that. Hi Jennifer from Philippines. Hello, hello. Jennifer from Philippines and Jessica from Chile. Chile? Hi, hi. Hi Maria. Hi, hi, hi. Okay, so there's quite a lot of you today, and I am going to put this away so that I won't break them. And while I'm doing that, I am making an elephant on a boat today, and it is holding a brolly. So that's what I'm making today. I'll probably put the title on this post when I finish demoing, because I don't want to touch the phone right now, because otherwise the autofocus will change the lighting as well. And because my brother have kindly give me one extra light, well, 2 extra lights really. Hopefully today's lighting is better than normal. I think it can only get better, so just trial and error and learn. Hi Joan, hi, hi, hi. So let me move stuff away. So hopefully in a week or 2 weeks time, everything will be landscape, and I have extra camera for the camera doing stuff. Really, I think it's better that way. Okay, bear with me. I am going to turn the camera now. You can find all my product on my website, which is showing on the camera now. And hola, hola. Right. Okay. Benson, no more flicker. No, the flicker is still there. Because using the phone, isn't it? So we'll see once I change to using the computer, I guess. So we have some I have made this here, and today, same again, we are using Saracino paste, and I am using different color from the tub and then add white to it. So you can buy this foam online. I bought this long time ago from a company called Purple Cupcake. So you can roll out the paste. Once it dry, it kind of gives you a kind of really nice dome shape. People quite often use this for a topper for a cupcake. So I am just quickly going to show you how I did that. Just grab some pink modeling paste And when you want your paste to be kind of like same thickness in all my videos, I always say make sure you use some sort of same thickness guide for when you roll it out. Hi Dee, hi! Alright, I hope I have enough here. I mean, obviously you can use more paste, but I'm just showing you guys how I make that dome. It's quite straightforward. There isn't much to it really, and the paste do the work itself. So you roll it out. By using this, your paste is same thickness all the way. Then I have this scallop cutter. So you cut it, and then give it a wiggle, and then pull the paste aside. Then it gives you a really nice scallop edge. I mean, you can you can roll some pattern on it, but I'm going to leave this clear. And then find yourself the middle point, and then pre-cut the hole. And then all you need to do is slowly, using a cupping kind of like a motion, best way to do is go like this. So all sides will go down. If you kind of go, oh, it's not going down, don't worry, the gravity will pull your paste down. So just leave that like this. It will dry to a perfect kind of dome shape for you like this. I mean, if you don't have a foam, you could use plastic, but plastic seems to always kind of the paste stick to the plastic. Hi, Christine Mo. Hello, new to watching you. Thank you for tuning in. And then we will move on to, we are going to, because this is the how to say, the head, the brolly head. So this is what I made earlier. Right. Come out. So I will kind of like make it like this. So this is how it will sit on there, but I'm going to show you how I'm secure that onto the stick. So I kind of want a little bit kind of stick out. How about styro ball and cut in half? Is it okay? Yes, it is okay too. So now I am going to leave that much out from there. So what I do is I will make a notch. Don't know if you can see that I make a line there. So once I do that, you can use any wire. My go-to is always 24 gauge. So if you have some spare wire on the side which you're not using, you can use that. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make a notch there for the brolly to sit on. I mean, sometimes it will hurt your hand using wire, so you use a plier to help you with that. if you can see. Let me move that out of the way so that it won't focus on them. Yeah. So I'm trying to make it like a notch. If you have time at home, you have a hot glue gun, you can slightly glue this part. Right, it kind of still move, but it kind of sit there. Then you use the same paste. You can use different color. Hi Mona. Hi Isabel from Peru. So what you want is kind of like a sausage. This is the underneath of the broccoli. Did I use the wrong color? Yes, I did. Oh, doesn't matter. I kind of like, I don't know where I put that color, so I'm going to use this, then you guys can see anyway. Okay, that's fine. Hi Sandra from New Jersey. Hi Heather from Australia. Hi, hi, hi. For the people who just joined me, I have a YouTube channel. I also do YouTube live as well, so please go and check out my YouTube channel. Right, so use some glue or water, preferably glue for this part, like edible glue. Put it all over. Put it all over the wire. Then you want a kind of like a thick sausage, and you wrap this round. Cut off the excess. Look, it stick to my hand, that means it's kind of sticky. Then where the end is, add some water and bind it together. You can spend time to kind of like smoothen the joint, but I'm not going to, because this is kind of like underneath of the broccoli. So try to pinch and get rid of if there's a gap like there. Pinch that and then fold it back together. And then give it a little roll. So it's quite loose now, but once the sugar dry, it should dry better. I forgot to bring myself a post out. Okay. So now, hi from Slovenia. Right, okay, so now we use the dry one, and then what you want is where the top touching the broccoli, kind of press it there, and then put some corn flour on your hand. And then press it down. Hi from Peru. Hi, hi, hi. That's quite a lot of you today. Thank you for tuning in. I mean, you can make this nicer, you can have different kind of shape, but I'm going to just do it like this. So that once it dry, it will stay on. So try to use the same color of the stick, but because I don't know I don't know where my pale pink paste is. So best to, when you dry like this, best to dry upside down on something. So I'll put that there and I will put it through there. So give this a little time to dry so that we can use it afterward. Then now we move on to the boat. Hi from Peru, hi from Australia, South Australia. Hi. Okay, now I have some lilac Saracino paste. So I'm going to build everything on there, and then you can move it onto the cake. Same again, I will use a cocktail stick. Hi Julie, hi. For the spacing. I don't have everything with me today. It's like, I thought I have everything, but I don't. But it's okay. I got it now. So same again, use this as a guide. Hi Denise from Maryland, USA. Hi. So this one, because it's the base, you want to try to get rid of all the crack, really. And you want the base to be slightly thicker because you're going to lift it up when it is dry. Okay, so for the base, I am going to use this cake spacer. So this is much thicker than the cocktail stick, so it's like double the width. I mean, if you don't have this at home, you can use other stuff as spacer. You don't have to have this. It's like you can use two pen, like same thickness pen as a guide. So put some corn flour if it stick to your hand. Let me move that out there. So once you do that, you I always freehand my stuff because it's kind of like a freestyle. You don't really have to, measure anything. I mean, for symmetry, you can cut a piece of paper and then guide yourself and do it, but I'm not going to. So I cut a shape like this, and then I probably use the round cutter, same as that one, and then just give it a good round edge for the back. I mean, with curve, normally I don't freehand curve because is harder when it is kind of like a half circle curve. So you got a shape which look like this. So this is your base. You don't want it too thin. And that's it there. Now we move on to the side. You don't want your side too thin either, but normally when the thickness with a cocktail stick is thick enough for the paste to kind of hold its shape or stand up itself. Does that make sense? So this time I am going to roll it out a bit more. I mean, normally when you make this kind of stuff, the thicker the paste, it will give you kind of like it can instantly kind of stand up like a wall, but then that take much longer to dry. I bought a dehumidifier, so there is a dehumidifier going on at the background. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Right, try to get rid of all the cracks, because for these you really don't want cracks on it, because it will weaken the structure. But sometimes when you roll it out, the crack will disappear anyway, but sometimes it doesn't. So if your crack doesn't go, roll it on your hand like this. Your warmth of your hand will get rid of the crack for you. I think that's good enough. I'm not going to spend any more time on it. So I think maybe in this scenario, because I want to do it straight away, I will have the paste as thick as the base. But normally I will do the side of the bowl, the thickness of this cocktail stick. Hola, hello. Hola. Right, I'll do the same actually. So what we want is we want a paste which can go around 3 times, but for easiest way you can do like 2 and then 1. I'll show you guys anyway. Oh my god. Excellent. Okay. Come back. I think I need to cut it a few times. Okay, doesn't matter. So we want the bowl about kind of, you don't want it too tall because I want to keep it like cute. So I'll say probably 4 centimeters. So I'll cut a straight edge first. Let me move that away. And then 4 centimeters. I mean, sometimes after you cut it, the paste will distort. Then it won't be exactly the same height, but don't worry about it because no one's going to get a ruler and measure your figurines. Okay. So you see what I mean? So that should, once you glue it down, it should stand up for you, even in this weather. But if it is thinner, then it probably won't stand up for you. Hi from Dubai, hi. Right, I can't get 4 centimeters out of that, so I'll just leave that for now. Then I will kind of like cut it there. So put it on your bolt and then mark where you want it to stop, kind of there. You want to stick it on top of your base. So I'll give it a slight angle. There's no right or wrong. You don't have to copy exactly how I do it. So it's something like this. I think that is a bit too angle. I mean, you can always stretch to how you want it. I mean, at the end here, we can put a pillar there and then to tidy up. I think it's a little bit tall for my liking. I'm going to get it shorter now. Okay. Will that be enough? Or do I have to roll out another one? Okay, I have to roll out another one. Anyway, so the paste now, at the moment, is kind of quite soft. So leave it on the table. I'm going to cut another one. Is that enough for there? Maybe that's enough for there. Okay, I'll leave that there for now. Hi for the people who just joined me. There's quite a lot of you here today. So same again. Roll it out. Ideally, if you're in a warm country, cut out all your pieces out first and lay it on the table. It will help your paste to firm up. If it sticks to your hand, use some corn flour, because when it is warm, your hand becomes warm, then your paste will stick to your hand. Okay, so that should be enough, I think. Just. Okay, I use that one as a template. Right, make sure you put corn flour in between in case it's stuck. Make sure you put corn flour on the bottom so that it's easier for you to lift up without like changing the shape. Try to, when you cut, make it like straight down so it's not at an angle. But it doesn't matter. I mean, once you cut it, you glue it down. It doesn't make much difference. Just try to kind of like get a good knife so that gives you a good edge. Right. So what I'm going to do is I am going to use some glue. And then before I put it on, I am going to do some lines. Actually, I'm going to do it this way so I can see. So I'm going to do, I'm not going to even measure it, just eyeballing it. Give it a line. That one is that way. I have to make sure I do it the right way. Then that one that way, so it's that way. So you see there's a pattern there because I didn't mix the paste properly, but doesn't matter. That can be the back side of the bowl, like that. So that one is the front. Slightly press it down. I think I didn't put enough there. So if you feel like your paste is moving, put some more glue there. Like that. So for this side, for the back side, it is because there's a joint there, so it will be a bit long there. So we want to cut that off. For the back, we want it slightly shorter than the base, so I'm going to cut it there. And then I'm going to actually, because the glue is drying, and then add some there. And then you look if it is kind of similar kind of thing. Then now I save this piece. Uh-oh, not enough. So I need to roll it out again. And then for the front there, oops, you kind of push the corner together at the front there. Kind of like this. And then we can make a sausage to go on the front in a minute. Okay. I'm going to do the back piece first. Okay, now we are going to give it a straight edge. And then we kind of know how tall that is. That is 3.5. So it's kind of there. And there. Okay. Then now I'm going to put it there. Make sure that it fits. And then where the edge of the base is, you mark it and then mark the top there. So I have 4 corners there to follow. I mean, it doesn't have to be accurate. So just like something like this, and then I'm going to mark it 2 times. Okay, bit wonky, but it's okay. Add some glue, edible glue, there and there. Okay, I am happy with that. So I'm going to add a sausage at the front to make it neater. I think that's okay. It might be a little bit thick, but I am okay with that. So push that one back a little, and then add some glue there. Hello, Maryland, USA. Hello. And then so something like this. Then now I am going to probably move it to the side for a little bit. Actually, which side? Oh no, that side. I'm going to move over there. And then now I am going to make a little block for the elephant to sit on. Let me see if this is dry. Okay, so this is more kind of secure. Should leave it a little bit longer, really. So it should go into the bowl. I mean, obviously, if this is going into a cake, your stick need to be much longer. So, leave that there. We will use the same color as the bolt for the seat. Not going to really, how to say, make it like a bench, more like a cube or some sort. So I will have this much thicker actually. So I'm going to use this as a guide. That is too thin. Hola from Costa Rica. Hola, hola. Iris. Is it Iris? Okay, so they are same thickness. Put it there. If you have a silicone mold of a square cube, that would be perfect, but I don't have any, so I'm going to do it this way. Ooh. Okay. So, I want the elephant to sit kind of like half in the boat. So I'm looking at 2.5 centimeters. So actually I can squish this a little. Make it a little bit longer. 5. Yeah. Oops. Right. So I am going to. That will do. Doesn't have to be very tall actually. Then try to cut a square edge, straight edge. Right, if it is not straight, try to squish it. Right, make sure it's straight. Two and a half. Okay. So estimate how you want it to be. You don't have to have it like square edge or straight edge. You can just do a little kind of like a ball inside the bowl so that the elephant can sit on. I mean, when I'm doing kind of like, you know, sometimes you need to do baby cube. This is how I do it as well, but I put my paste in the freezer so that the paste gets firm up, and then it's much better to cut as well when it is when your paste is kind of frozen. Right, so this is going to go in there like this. I mean, you can spend time to make it to go side to side, but I'm not going to. So this is going to sit in there later. I'm going to have it out to dry like this. So now I am going to move on to grey paste. Our elephant is grey. I have used some white color Saracino molding paste and mix it with black. And then you need to warm up the paste before you make anything. Actually, I was going to just make the elephant plain color, but now I'm thinking, well, I'm here, why not make the elephant top stripy? Okay, so I'll leave this here for now. We're gonna make this first. So Saracino paste, quite hard. You don't need a lot, so I just have this. this thickness in my house, if I leave it in a good humidity room, like it's not damp, then it will dry within 8 hours. I mean, you can pick it up within 8 hours. But if it is a damp place, it probably have to dry at least a day. Right, so I am going to use the spacer, and then I'll roll it out like this for now. So like this. You will know what I'm doing in a second. And then I'm going to use some pink paste, light pink, like that one. Okay, I'll use this. I'll put it there. And then use that. Okay, squish it a little. Then I'm going to cut some strips. Right, then I'm going to bring it back here. I mean, this is the same technique I use for the teepee and the girl tent. If you guys have seen it, if you have not seen the video, it's on my page. So space them up. It doesn't matter if they're not perfectly straight, because I want it to look kind of handmade looking stuff. So space it out. Then I'll use this. Hi Maria from Peru. Hello from Scotland. Hello. Thank you for watching. Okay, so I'm just going to do this, and then I'm going to squish it. So now it's on the paste, and then I'm going to use a different I mean, it can be even thinner, so I can use 2 wire to space it up. Actually, I'm just gonna eyeball it. Okay, quite happy with that. You don't want it too thick, because when it go onto the body of the animal, it might be too chunky. So that's how you make pattern. I love doing this method. And then the rest, then you can just cut off and roll it back up with the same color. But I tend to, when I do this, I roll it up and then mix it with the lighter color to make a lighter shade, so that I can use it afterward, next time. Okay, so now this, I'm going to leave it on the side for now. And then I'm going to put that in there. Okay, now that I've done that, I can move on actually to the body. So we are making the elephant on here, and then we can put it on there. Hi Christine. I'm making a little elephant inside the boat with a brolly. How are you? You okay? Yesterday when it is live you have to left early. I hope everything is okay. Okay, so now it's quite straightforward. I think it's quite straightforward. What you want is once you decide how big is your body, then you can go from there. So this is a cute elephant. So I want the elephant kind of like start off with a ball, then do a teardrop shape like this. And then my hand is quite sticky now, so I am putting some corn flour on my hand. Get rid of all the crease. Right, once you are happy with it, I think that's good. So if it is like that, so what we do want to do is we put it in there, and then we put it there. I think this is too big already. So you always put your thing inside and eyeball it. So I think I want it half the size of that. Doesn't matter if the body is small because I want the head to be quite big. So the body is important. The body is how you decide how big is your elephant. Same again, the body is a teardrop shape. Kind of like that. Okay, I'm quite happy with that. Then I'll build him there. So I'll put it there for now because it is quite soft. I'll leave that there for a second while I'm making the head. Then I'll come back to it because we need to put the stripe onto the body to make the head. Same again, grab some paste and then eyeball it if that is the size you want. Let me see if I can lower the camera. Ooh, that's the thing, it come off. Stay, okay, I think it stay. So the head is kind of like that, and I'm going to make the trunk from there. So actually I'm quite happy with the size of that. Okay. So roll out a ball. Make sure all the crease is gone. Once you're happy with it, then on one side, use your hand like this, slowly. You're making the trunk now, yeah? If you find it hard to do it this way, you can use your hand to squeeze it like this. So and then try to, if your hand is a bit sticky, then it's harder to get rid of any imprint on your paste. So make sure your hand is kind of dryish. And then always roll it on that part. That part is kind of like a best part to get rid of any imperfection. For the chunk wise, it's up to you how big you want your chunk. Did I say right chunk? So I think I want a little cute one like this. So once you're happy with that, you don't want a flat elephant head, so make a dent in your cornflower pouch. And then you can smooth the front like this. So I'm quite happy with the chunk like this. Then once you're happy with how it is, then use a roundish object, then slightly go then there. Okay, then get rid of the lines. So on the side, it looks like this now. So you don't want any office line to it. Then it's kind of about there. We're going to do a cut. How to show you guys better. I cut it and then you guys can see in a minute. Kind of like a smiley cut. It's a bit wonky, but don't worry. Okay. So once you cut it, use your tools, kind of like tuck it up. And then move that down a little. Once you round it off, oops, you push it back up. So all you want is a little cut like this. I mean, if you want to do an open mouth, you can, but I'm not going to do an open mouth now. Right, once you do that, you can give it a little like that. Okay, then we are going to add the eyes. My favorite time, edible bubbles. And same again, I like them to have bigger eyes, so I'm going to choose 2 big ones. Try to get them the same size. I think that's good. Once you are happy with that, okay, I think I'm happy with that. Okay, let me see properly. Then I am going to add the eye on. So kind of like there and there. and then press it down once you're happy with it. So it's something like this. And now we're going to move on to the ear. So the head and the body is kind of like this. The head is bigger than the body. With the ear, the head will look massive. I mean, the bigger the head, the better it is, I think. Thank you, Christine. I think the only thing you need to be aware of is when you do this, if it is too pointy, it will look like a dolphin. So you can use the same kind of method to do it with a dolphin. So I roll out a ball. I don't want any like square edges, so I do it this way. So you got like really nice curve there. So what I want to do is I want to do a kind of like a little kind of like a dopey ear. Let me cut it in half first so that I know I have enough for both sides. So what I want is kind of like it come down and then go back out. So I'll try one side first. Actually, use a round cutter. I think it's always easier with a round cutter if you have one in hand. Let's see. Right, okay. So, it's a bit long, okay. So it's kind of like this shape. And then like this. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So do the same side with the other side. So make sure they don't stick together. Put that on there so that you can copy the shape. I mean, it won't be exactly the same, but even us, we don't have exactly the same ear. So doesn't matter if they are slightly out. Okay. So this side like this and this side like this. So it might be a bit bigger on that side. I can see it teeny bit bigger. Okay, I'm quite happy with that. Then I'm going to put this away. Don't know if you have this problem. I always have this problem, you know. As I go along do stuff, then my table is full of tools. So I have to remember to clear. Okay, so now I am going to stick the ear on. The ear, I kind of like want it from kind of there and then drop it down. Add some glue. You can do this when it is on the body, but I might change it again in a minute. I'm not sure yet. So I'm going to put the body there. So make sure the ear is not in the way. Okay. So, like that. Slightly bend it. Give it a little movement. Because the paste, it will take a little bit of time to dry, so you can play with the shape while it is on the body. Slightly pressed there. Okay. Then I am going to, before I put it on, I am going to put some, I always forget this bit. I need a brush. Get yourself a brush and some edible dust. I'll show this every time because it's convenient for me. It's just on the side. And I'm just using the pink. So I'll put it there, and then if I do it like this, you can see it. So what I want is, I want some on the cheek. Oh, wrong one. Don't know if you can see the color. Can you guys see the color? Oh, thank you, Julie. Oh, thank you, Christine. Okay, so a little bit on that. You could have the elephant a little bit lighter grey so that the dust color stand out more. Do you sell them color palettes? No, I don't, but I know lots of other cake company do. I think Soy Fancy Cake and Cake Decoration Company sell it. Christine, yes, Soy Fancy Cake and Cake Decorating Company, I think. And then some inside the ear. And then do the other side. For the body, you could use the same method to roll it out like this, but often I make it the stripe very wonky, and I don't know. Although I say, okay, it's handmade, it doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be symmetrical, but I can't stand when something which is not very straight or too wonky. Does that make sense? Okay, so I think that's enough I mean, you can always add more. You can spend a lot of time coloring. Okay, so I will leave the head on the side for now. So, like this. Right, now we move on to this. Now it is much better. And I am going to cut it straight. Actually, I'm going to add the leg first. So grab yourself some paste. The leg is quite straightforward. It's kind of dangle from the edge. So first of all, a ball, get rid of all the crease, and then roll it out in a sausage. Put it next to your head to see if you're happy with the size. And then you save it for the arm as well. Right, I think I'm quite happy with the size. Then I will kind of cut it there. Same again. So it's kind of like this. Now you put it there, you already can see that the leg is actually too thick. And then I want it, the end kind of like flat, so I put it on the table. And then it becomes like this. So something like this. So now I try to copy that one on this side. Right, let me cut that first. And then put it on the table, push it down. And then give you a little chunk like that. And then you want to cut kind of the same. I can't really see. Camera is in the way. Okay. So something like this. Like a teardrop shape thing. Then find yourself a little kind of like a smiley face thing. You can use plastic straws if you don't have that. Use a plastic straws. Can you see? And then cut it in half, and then you will have that shape if you don't have this. Then you will add some glue on the side. Something like that. Then I will, this is far too long anyway. I'm going to cut it right to the width. So you want it from the side to the side. So I want 2 pieces of this. And then this is far too long anyway, so it's kind of like to there. To that. I think it's okay. We can cut it afterward. Then you want water all over, or edible glue all over. So I'm going to start from the front. So the belly is a little bit showing at the bottom. Right, so turn to the side, and then you can use a knife or scissors. And then give it a straight cut there. We're going to cut the top in a minute, but we want to deal with the side first. Or you can keep it like this so the head sit on it, you won't see anyway. Then we will grab this. Don't know if you can see. And then put it on the back. Oh, a bit short. Okay. If it is a bit short, open it and then stretch it. You can always stretch your paste. And then make them meet. I mean, I'm not really bothered if the pattern, if the pattern meet on the side. I'm not really bothered with it. Okay, so this side, am I still in fill iron? Stretch your paste, or you can cut your other piece. I'm just being lazy. You can cut another piece. Right, and then cut where the joint is so that they can have a good joint there. And then you can cut that bit off if this is too much. So you have a stripy top. Just make sure, although you stretch the paste, make sure your joint are together. Okay, I'm quite happy with that. Now, I might do something with this in a minute, so I'm going to save this just in case I want to use it for something else. And then we are going to move on to the arm. So the arm, the hand, you want it slightly smaller than, should be the same size really if you look at an elephant. But for cuteness, I have it just tiny little bit smaller. Same again, I want 2 of these. So I just cut it out and I put it on the table, and then I do the same again, push push it down so that it gives me a little nice kind of like a slight cone to it. Because it is so short, you don't really need wire, but I am going to. So give it a little cut there. Little cut there. That one is much longer. So it's kind of like so I think something like this. Arm down, arm up, okay. So I'm happy with that. I'm going to add some glue to it. Wow, far too much. If you put too much water or glue, it will take longer for it to dry. So that is something you need to bear in mind with. You can add something in the hand, like, I don't know, what do you call it? It's like, hello. Okay, so now, move on to this. This is what I'm going to do. It's kind of like use this and then do 3 little indent. So I'll move it closer. Okay. Do the same for there. Okay, so now that's done, then we will get a cocktail stick from there. Oh, don't fall out. Right, let me put it back there. So I think that is quite good, but what I'm trying to say is, because this need to go into the seat as well, so this is far too short. Because this is only from there to there. Unless you want to make it removable, then you put it on. But I think if you are going to put this on a cake, you will need a much longer stick. So let's see. So let me move that there. So it's going to sit there like this. And what you want is, you want the stick to at least, if it is going on a cake, you don't want it to move anywhere. You will want your stick all the way into the cake. So what you do is, you make the bolt, put it where you want it. You make this separately. Once you're happy with it, you put it onto the bowl and then put the stick in all the way to the bottom of the cake. But I am going to have it as a removable kind of display, so I'm only going to stop there. So this is far too long for me anyway. So normally it's kind of like halfway of the head. You don't need it that long, otherwise it will come through the top. Hi Margaret. So I'll cut this shorter. Okay. So now I am going to put some glue there so that it can sit on there. You can see that kind of not sticking. Ooh. Okay. So it's kind of like that, and then you want some edible glue in the stick as well. You don't want too much glue on there, like I said, because if it is too much glue on it, it will take longer to dry. So you want it quite straight. And then make sure it doesn't come through anywhere else. Okay. I think that is to the base of there now. Okay, I'm quite happy with you. Then add some, is that too tall? So no, okay, so it won't come through, which is good. So add some edible glue there and on the stick. And then you want to put it down. So check all your, you see, this is what I mean, like it have come through the back a little, but it doesn't bother me. So when you do it, you can make your seat a bit thicker. So you can score a few lines there, but I'm not going to. And then once you are happy with that, you put a bit of glue where the seat going to be. Kind of like this. And then you can put your brolly anywhere you like. Then you can put it on the side, but like I said, your stick need to be go all the way into your cake. Or at the back, it's up to you. So this is still not dry, so I'm going to leave it on the side for now. Thank you for watching. That's it for today. So stay tuned on my YouTube channel for any new updates, and videos. I will put the finished picture on this page. I mean, you can add a bow onto the head, you can add anything really. Oh no, right, okay. Okay, it needs to dry, so Like I said, if it is in the cake, you need the stick from the head to the bottom of the cake. So if you like this video, please share it for me so that it helps my channel and my page. And if there's any more updates, I will post it on Facebook. Thank you for watching.